Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this breaking news. It was a commercial break. I can say commercial break because my beautiful wife was calling me, so that she cutted my filming. So yeah, I'm still using this phone, and at the same time, I'm using this phone in terms of calling somebody or receiving calls. So if you wanna help me to upgrade or to update this system in terms of videography, or having new equipment or smart equipment, modern equipment in terms of cameras. So I overcome this problem that can raise time as time. Okay, so I was explaining to you, I was clarifying to you what is going on here and what I've done so far. Okay, let me I give a chance to my guy here so that we can have a tour, and you and I, so that I can go with you inside the tank to show you what I have done so far. Uh, as I said, you wanna have a short tour, you and I, so that we can see what we have done here so far. Okay, starting to this point, so our plan is to collect water from this rooftop, and there, all houses were built here. The water will pass in this cube called or known as manhole chamber, and this manhole chamber is very different compared to the regular manhole chambers. You can see the filter. This is an entrance having a filter. We don't need any object or any element different with the water to pass this place. That's why I've put some filter here. And this is a pot. This pot, as you can see, water is here. Didn't go to through this entrance, and this pot is has a purpose to retain some elements or some objects which are necessary to enter inside the tank. That is a kind of manhole.
+2 547907129.
And we have to close it in terms of security or for the sake of safety. And this is an entrance or inlet from outside places, so that water will pass here into the tank. And these are breathers. These are breathers, yeah? Unique breathers in terms of making this tank to breathe in and out. This is in and out, so that they can share the system how the tank water can breathe. This is a kind of breather. Okay, so this is what I have done so far. Okay, these are parts or two-way known as outlet. These outlets are acting as overflow. These are overflow. Overflows are two overflows, and these overflows will help this tank to, when it come to fill up with water, this overflow will act as an outlet. Yeah, this is the outlook or outside looking of the whole tank here. So let us enter, let us come in or inside the tank. So I need to all off my shoes because you don't need to make dirty this beautiful underground water tank here. Okay. Let me pull out this jacket because I'm gonna be sweating. Okay, this is how I enter inside of the tank. It's the tallest one, deeper, and my voice will change in terms of echo, but we have to enter so that we can show you everything we've done here. This is how I go. Gilberto is inside the tank. Okay. 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 I'm in. You can see. This is a place looks like a bigger room. As you can see, it's a very clean tank here. So you can consider like a house. As you can see, Gilberto Architecture and construction. Come in. Just come in. Let's pause. We are inside the tank here. Despite the echo, yeah, you are hearing from my mom that this is the wall of water tank, and something very interesting here. As I've used the DBC membrane. You can see the upper floor inside the tank is very sweaty, very sweaty. You can see the sweatiness there, so that it means that, as I told you, you can hammer inside the tank upper floor because it can drop out or inside the tank. And the sweetness you are sharing here, this is the behavior of a pot like this. What are they here? This is the sweetness. So that I'm always saying that you cannot it is not allowed to make curing system because the sweetness is enough to kill the wall in terms of sweating and coldness. Heat and cold are acting together. You are not able to make curing here. Okay, you can see these two pillars. You can come here so that they can see in a clear way. You can come here. You have. So these are two pillars. And these are a kind of pillars. Yeah. It's a plastic PVC pipe, 4-inch. So inside the plastic, you will have GI or black pipe, metal inside. So that you don't need to build a column that will stand here into the water because you will be distracted with the water. And the consequences, water can have dust from the GI or black pipe there. That's why I've hidden the metal pipe there. So this is a cover of metal pipe or black pipe. You can see the height out so that we can have further information. Okay. Gilberto is almost out. Okay. What I was trying to explain to you is a form of wall. You've seen some waves on the wall. And for further information or for marveling on, this is a behavior of water. For those who among you maybe have knowledge about soundology and maybe the sound engineering, you can have some explanation from my guy who is able to tell us about this behavior of the wall, considering the behavior of water, and you will hear something new maybe, or some clarification that about the information that you know. Okay, let's take a look. Here we are. We have another guy here, my colleague, in terms of working together as my helper, and we've enjoyed a lot from my industry. As Gilberto Architecture Construction, we involve, I involve so many people, different people, at different level in terms of education. And here we have another guy. Hello, guy.
Yes, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. Yeah. Nice to see you. Okay, so I need you to explain yourself or tell us about yourself. Maybe starting with the introduction about you, so that we can have some clarification about the wall that we've seen inside the tank, because maybe you have some knowledge about it. Tell us about you.
Okay, I'm Michael Amigas, and on YouTube they call me Amigas TV because I have a YouTube channel. But you can also go subscribe whenever you have time. But let me maybe talk, because we are from the water tank, and you've seen why the wall is not in a straight, or there was no, that's fine alignment, because here we are dealing with water. So remember, water behaves the same as sound behaves. So sound always behaves in a ripple way. So, and water has the ripple effect too. So that's why, because when water flows into the tank and finds the wall is straight, so that ripple effect sometimes strikes the wall. So that's why you find maybe the walls cracking or walls, and sometimes because the wall is straight, because it was plastered, so it's hard for water to generate the oxygen.
Okay.
Because water needs to find those dances so that the ripples, so that it can generate what we call oxygen in it, so it re-energizes itself.
Okay. In short, I want to cut you in a short while. Who are you in terms of education?
Okay, in education I did mass communication.
Mass communication?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay.
In mass communication, we also do sound engineering.
Okay, sound engineering.
In sound engineering, there is what we call the study of sound. Okay. The sound analogy. So in that, there is what we normally talk about, how to change sound into audio.
Okay.
Yeah, from the normal sound, which is in acoustical energy, changing it to electrical energy. You can amplitude it with using the equipments that you're using. Yeah, so once you pick it maybe from the mic, it goes into what we call the mic line, and it's amplified into mic level. So that is in electrical energy, so it's expanded.
Wow.
So when it goes out through the speaker, it's in louder as an audio. Okay. So we will hear it as, you can all hear it, but it's in electrical energy now. So the same to water here.
Yeah, we need the clarification about relationship.
So the relationship with water also is that when water moves, there is that ripple effect. the way also sound moves,
Okay, like waves, yeah?
like waves.
Okay.
So those waves, so also water moves that way.
Okay.
So you need to understand first, how does water behave? That
Behavior.
ripple effect.
Behavior of water.
Yes, so the behavior of water. So that's why we normally don't put, or we don't align the wall.
You using a tool called steel.
Yeah, the steel or whatever. You make it smooth, yes, but now it doesn't have to be straight, because you have to let it that way so that water can find its dances. It can dance the way it likes.
And reduce the forces
And
of
reduce
water.
that forces now, so that the wall does not also crack.
Okay, okay. So, Amigas TV is a guy who has a YouTube channel, so you can check out the videos, and several videos are coming from Gilberto's industry. So, Michael Amigas, very brilliant guy in this mass communication. So, guys, maybe you've had something very interesting in his explanation, in his clarifications. Do you want to consider him in certain a place in this world? Maybe you can think about it. Okay, amigas, can you tell the world about Gilberto's technology in terms of building these and that and other works like all that you know? So how can you say before the world about Gilberto's skills?
Okay, first I've worked before even working with Gilberto, he was a friend. So after also working with him, there is a lot of things that you get to learn from him. Very skillful, creative, hardworking, dedicated. So he's a nice guy. Whenever you're working, also he's timely and flexible. Yeah, so in terms of skills, it really amazes because the way he utilizes creative and bringing in ideas, and is also open to challenges. So I've seen a lot and I've learned a lot of things, despite I'm not in this field, but I'm also learning. So I do a lot of things in construction, because okay, I'm a journalist, but no jobs. So what do? You also venture into other fields and make life moving.
Okay. Yeah. So Michael Amigas has a job in Gilberto's industry, but is jobless in terms of maybe media services or what you've had from him. So, okay, maybe what can you say to expectant client in this world, because these skills, my skills are needed. I think are needed to many people. Do you want to say something about maybe the future time and the future client can consider something from our skills?
It's very simple. The world is moving. Innovation is the only thing we have ahead of us. So how does innovation change your life? So one thing is that water is essential to our lives. So you need to think about having the water tanks that are sustainable, so that you also have sustainable water. Talking about the biodigester, also environment and the climate change is another thing. So you need also, guys, to think to have the modern toilets that, so that we can reduce the environmental pollution and others.
Okay.
So otherwise, call us. We'll be right at your doorstep and work for you.
Can you set your number?
Okay, my number is +254 705 0041 27, or you can also find me using my email, michaelamigas@gmail.com, Amigas, Ami and Gas, or on other social media platforms. It's Michael Amigas.
Okay, and mine as Gilberto, as a director and captain of these all issues we are doing here, and wherever in this world community is +254 729 430 if you are diaspora places, and 0729 we can enjoy together every kind of moment. So let us have a continuous journey, a short visit to another place, because as I said, or as I mentioned in my several videos, we have a double job offer. Double job offer, I mean, first one is underground water tank, and the second one is bioseptic or digester septic tank. If you want to have, maybe you want to construct a modern house like this Empire, and other one different to this, but you have a plan to use a modern toilet inside the house, flushing toilet. You'll have something like this. This is a kind of manhole chamber, and has a pot there. This is a purpose of having water from a kitchen and bathroom, so that everything has its channel, and there's this channel going through the soak pit. The soak pit, we bolted here in this place, and this is the second manhole, and this second manhole is a final collector in terms of collect all waste from the houses, from all 8 toilets, 8 rooms of toilets from inside the house will pass here. This is an entrance or inlet. This is an inlet chamber, manhole chamber, and this is an inlet pipe. I want to open this plug. Inlet pipe is able to show you that waste can come there from the chamber through this inlet pipe and until inside the bioseptic. And this bioseptic is full of water at the certain level at this pipe calling outlet. So this box is immersed into water because, as I said, as I always call it, stopping box, immersed into water is able to stop any paper different with the toilet paper, because any paper different with toilet paper in terms of melting are not allowed to pass there through this way. Outlet plug or outlet inspection here. You can see if you don't need to open the lid of this bioseptic, you have to watch or to witness if it is functioning very good. And this is a final inspection pipe. If you don't have to open any plug and lid here, so you will inspect that this pit is functioning through this inspection point until the soak pit. This is how I've done so far, or we've done so far, so that we can say that it is able to use, able to serve this house. Whenever I want to use it, I have allowed to use this bioseptic because I've finished it. Okay, this is modern toilet. If you want to have things like this, just ask Gilberto to that number. Call him, because I'm able to be flexible to go everywhere in this world, in this planet, and so many people need Gilbert. They need Gilberto. And Gilberto Architecture Construction, I'm here to do everything you want, or everything you need at your home. So that is it. Okay, many thanks, special thanks to my guy, my brother Nehason, for giving me this kind of job offer. Brilliant guy. This is an amazing job, and this is a starting point in Kisii Town, Kisii County, and neighborhood Nyamira County. I've done several jobs there, and for those who are in diaspora places, just imitate this guy. This a humble guy. This a wise guy, Nehason. Many thanks to you, because in future we can change the life of each other. Everyone here, I wanna serve him or I wanna serve her. Because of you, this is an opening way, opening or starting point here in this area. And I believe that so many people will ask some question about these services and are legit. Thank you so much. I want to say goodbye for now from East Africa, Kenya, to the world. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.